Then we are live, and welcome to match 4, the third round in the Dota 2 Amateur Championship. And we're gonna have a match versus Team Acer, who wants to be known as Team X. So I'm gonna call them Team Acer, but you know, they want to be known as Team X. I'm saying that also. Versus Legacy, and we're gonna jump into the picks right now. And the Radiant can start with the bans. That's exciting. And I apologize for the cat sounds. So. Oh well, details.
Okay, so yeah.
So no auto bans. There's no ban for.
At least no instant bans. Well,
that's what I meant. No instant bans. And oh.
And there goes the first ban, the Dark
Maybe they intentionally try to use up all their time so that, you know.
Yeah, maybe. And the Furion ban.
We'll see. If they use all their time again, that means that one of their people is still a bit AFK-ish or something, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
And they want to postpone as much as possible.
What? Postpone? No, I don't want to postpone. What?
No. I mean, postpone, I mean, delay.
Oh, delay. Yeah,
that's a different word. Different word. But yeah, that one.
5 seconds remaining.
No exception so far.
Oh, there's the next ban, the Chen, solid ban overall, normal ban, anti-pushing.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on them anymore. I mean, it's so logical for some people to ban those out. They don't even need to think about it.
Yeah, and same goes for Invoker. It's just strong hero. I'm curious why the actually the Radiant are banning those, because yeah, they have the first pick, so they once there.
I have to say, Chen does require a bit of skill, and if you don't think you have that skill yourself, so you don't want to play with him, you don't want to give it to the opponents either, because maybe one of those guys is super awesome with Chen, with micro-managing. Ooh, Night Stalker.
And we don't have any anti-mage ban picks.
So we have a Windrunner, Venomancer, anti-mage, Shadow Shaman. Also.
Yeah, that's true. And also Pusher. But we will see what's their first pick. I kind of doubt that will be the anti-mage, but yeah, you can't really tell. They both obviously just banned out very strong heroes, and there's not too much to read into that yet, I think.
Well, apparently, Legacy rather plays versus an anti-mage than versus a Night Stalker.
Yeah,
that's something to read into it.
And there is the anti-mage, so... And the Shadow Shaman, very strong heroes.
Yeah, and
overall.
We're probably maybe seeing a Venomancer and the Sand King.
Maybe we will see. It depends on what they want to go for, but right now they might want to consider a strong pushing lineup, because Dire obviously want to go to late game with this anti-mage. And
well, Shadow Shaman is a pusher, so they can count.
But Shadow Shaman is pretty good overall. He scales pretty well to his late game.
They could have Mirana instead of Sand King. I was almost right though. I have named all these heroes apart from Mirana. just pointing that out. But what could be possible is that they want that anti-mage so that it could go into late game, and you know, saying just like, we got the anti-mage, so if it goes into late game then we're pretty strong. But they might still want to push early because they did get the Shadow Shaman. And I'm gonna take back what I just said.
Yes, definitely. The Lich, the strong supporter, but yeah, it's I would say Lich is nowadays he's a pretty two-edged sword, because yeah, he doesn't push a lane, but he is not good at like trying to stop a push. He's great at holding lane back, but that's really not what you want in the current state of Dota 2.
Nope. But he is a solid support, and
yeah, definitely.
He
and
can.
Team
Yeah, and so far the heroes on the Radiant aren't really that tanky for the Lich Ultimate until they have a pipe, of course. So.
Yep. That's true, but they have way more pushing power on the Radiant for now, at least. And we go to the second banning stage, and yeah, they're once again eating into their overtime for the bans.
Oh, that's quite unusual. Actually.
Yeah, they might not be completely sure what they want to do. They might want to ban out some good supporters, but Lich is a very strong supporter, so I don't know.
I think they should ban out team heroes. They have the first pick, so they can pick which teamfight hero they want, and basically can ban out 2 other very strong ones.
Yeah, so maybe they want.
For the Radiant, then.
There's still the Tidehunter in there. There's still the Sand King, the Earthshaker, the Enigma. All of those heroes are still in there, so it's very much teamfight potential in the pool. And yeah, I don't. They're completely not sure what to ban. They are taking a very long time for this now.
Maybe they disconnected.
No, we would have seen that. They would be on the site.
Yeah, but this is taking. I mean.
That's really
it's
interesting now. Because now they have to hurry, otherwise nothing will get banned if they don't.
Nope. Oh, there goes Enigma. Maybe they took my advice. Oh, maybe they waited so long that they had a 2-minute delay and they listened to my stream and took my advice.
But that was that was not 2 minutes. You don't have the waiting time for 2 minutes, I think.
No, that's true.
So
it's total 2 minutes because they had 30 minutes to ban, I believe. 30 seconds, lol.
No, you do have a bit more to ban, I think, because now we are at 35, so it is about 45 seconds or something like that.
No, in total they could have had 2 minutes then. But it didn't say it straight away, so meh.
Yeah,
okay.
but yeah. So I don't think they really need that as advice either. I mean, they have to decide on what they want to play, and yeah, we see Clockwork ban, which is.
It's a nice initiator.
Yeah, but I don't know if they want to. Why they want to ban the Clockwork? Because he's an okay initiator, I would call it, but he's best at ganking, and they already have a Rasta or a Shadow Shaman for that. So yeah, I don't know.
I have an idea. The Dire banned out Slardar. Does that mean that they might be thinking for the last pick for an invisible hero?
But which one? There are not so many. I mean, Rikimaru would make no sense with an anti-mage in the lineup already. And we have a touch.
But a bounty hunter would be nice.
Another heavy ganker. Yeah, maybe.
They don't have a heavy ganker yet.
But you don't really need a Slaughter to counter a Sand King. So, but yeah, we see a patch. That's probably gonna be their solo mid hero.
Sand King, you're right.
Okay, we have Sand King. That's their teamfight potential, and the Radiant still don't have too much teamfight in there. They have great individual heroes.
Well, which teamfight heroes are left?
There is still Earthshaker in there.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, the other teamfight heroes, I don't. There are not so many great teamfight heroes in there anymore. I mean, there are some, but for example,
no, Earthshaker is probably the last one left. Well, yeah, that has a AoE ability that is really powerful.
Yeah, that's true.
Obsidian Destroyer. I consider him a teamfight hero somewhat. But versus the lineup of the Dire, that won't work, I think.
I don't know, he would. Maybe it would work. He's very strong, but it wouldn't really fit into the lineup on their last pick as an hardcore support, the Crystal Maiden. Overall a good pick, but very, very squishy, and the Dire can really dish out a lot of damage.
Yeah, and they have 2 stuns now already, so that's also nice. Because the Radiant only has the arrow. Yeah, I could call what Crystal Maiden has a stun, but I don't really think it's a stun. So yeah, it is a stun, small one.
Oh, I thought you meant Dire.
Yeah, the Dire have 2 stuns. If you don't counter the Shadow Shaman, which is a shackle channel.
But the Hex is kind of.
That's not a stun, because you can still move.
Yeah, but very slow. Okay, never mind. It's
it's a disable. It's a disable. I'll call it that too.
That should be fine. And yeah, we lanes. Patch probably solo mid.
Instant pause. Shout out to Darkfire. Oh,
yeah.
It is kind of funny.
Shout
It
out.
is kind of funny. Yeah.
Once again, yeah, the lanes for the Radiant are, I think they're pretty clear. We'll probably have the Windrunner as a side solo, the Patch as a solo mid, and then the Trident maybe on the bottom lane. That's what I would think immediately.
You mean for the bottom lane? I don't want to look at the
Trident.
heroes on the bottom lane because I have the stupid sound from Pudge's thingy there, from the Pudge's rod. So I'd rather look at the Dire.
No, I was just thinking about the lanes, and I think
Yeah.
Trident on the bottom lane with Venomancer, Mirana, and the Crystal Maiden, which is a very strong Trident.
Yeah, I agree.
So
And Pudge
yeah,
in the
and
middle.
for the
We're probably gonna see Anti-Mage being supported by a Venomancer. Shadow Shaman in the middle.
the Venomancer's on the opposite team.
Sure, Vengeful Spirit. I meant the Vengeful Spirit. It's also a V. It's also a V.
Yes.
And Sand King and Lich then, or yeah, neither of Lich could solo lane perhaps.
They might also want to go for a tri lane on the top lane with Shadow Shaman, with Vengeful Spirit and the Lich. They are asking for the link again. What? I can just post it in the IRC, or maybe. Oh no, he's not there. I guess. The hell? Okay. Yeah, you're doing it then.
Yeah.
Did you check the IRC? Because the baser guy, he was just looking for some random.
Did I check what?
The IRC or IRC channel.
No.
It's kind of strange. If you look there, the captain from the Radiant, he just was looking for a random guy because they didn't have.
Oh, poor.
Guys, I don't.
Poor him. Just waiting for Legacy to go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so,
Who's?
yeah, I'm gonna go over the Dire really quick.
Okay.
Legacy, we see Nikki on the Anti-Mage, Cedar on the Lich, Vingo on the Shadow Shaman, and they're both gonna go. Oh, everybody's gonna go top. Never mind.
Come on, guys.
Kaziki on the Sand King, and Spawn on Vengeful Spirit. You can do the Radiant in the meantime. Okay.
Yay! The great names they have.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, I really will have fun. Okay, we have Punch played by, I'm just gonna call him Hookmaster, which is kind of fitting.
Yeah.
We have the Crystal Maiden played by.
You can call him Pearl or Acer.
Yeah, it's Baser, Acer, whatever. Yeah. Then we have the Mirana played by Aimer. I'm just gonna call him Aimer. We have the Venomancer played by Angry Iraq. He's heading bottom lane as well as the Mirana. And we have Yapsor on the Windrunner as a solo.
We have the first smoke going up, the stun goes off on Crystal Maiden. There's the blink from the Anti-Mage. Yeah, that's Barrow Strike also, which I did mention, but yeah, that wasn't a surprise. And Shadow Shaman stays middle because he's gonna take that lane. And I think you're right, because about to try lane, well I thought so anyway, because Sand King looks to be going towards the bottom lane, and the other three are staying top.
Yes, which is also a very strong tri lane, and Windrunner will have trouble in the Anti-Mage for a free farm, but same goes for the Sand King on the bottom lane. He will really have trouble against the Venomancer and the Mirana.
Yeah, especially the Venomancer. I'm a fan of Venomancer, so you know, everybody has trouble versus Venomancer. It seems like Crystal Maiden is gonna stay to support Pudge.
What? Okay, that's really strange.
I
don't know what to make of that.
I forgot to change my camera speed. I can do it really fast. If you say when to tap, oh never mind, I'm gonna check right here what's going on. There's an invisible Sand King there. And he just made sure that there's no spawns there, which is quite funny. So they should know that he's invisible now. Oh, there goes the Windrunner is in trouble. Stun goes off, blink goes off, and I think he might be able to get away.
Might not be enough.
Yeah.
You will. And Pudge died to the no, Pudge killed the Shadow Shaman. No,
already?
what?
Yeah.
He killed
I missed the first blood. Oh my god, he might get it again. That Crystal Maiden there, that's so painful. The teleport in. Wow.
That really hurts.
And I forgot we already had the first lot, so it was different kills. But yeah, that's twice in a row. He won't have money in again to. Oh, he will actually to get a teleport, but he's not gonna do the same thing again because that was just foolish.
Yeah, and it's on cooldown anyway, so he couldn't teleport in there anyway.
Vengeful Spirit is on the case though, and he's gonna support Shadow Shaman in on the middle lane.
That's
Oh,
done.
and in the meantime, Venomancer found Sand King and managed to get a Gale off on him, and is just auto-attacking him with this attack. It doesn't have the damage over time thing yet, the Poison Sting. There goes the Burrow Strike, Mirana is there, and she can actually hit off an arrow, and the arrow hits. Oh.
Yeah, but it doesn't stun because
It doesn't stun, yeah.
it's not a targeted spell, and the Sand King is...
Nice
yeah,
escape, he used his self instantly and didn't have mana to burrow away.
Other kill on the Shadow Shaman in the middle lane, and the Vengeful Spirit is dying as well. They
Ouch.
are really losing their mid lane there.
Yes, they are. And the teleport comes back instantly, but he has the mana to hook again, and will he hook again? He might actually. Yes, he will, and he gets him. Oh dear. This is not looking good for the Shadow Shaman.
They
Definitely
really have to
not.
stop that. They have to be way more careful. They need wards and they need to gank down there because in the middle, because yeah.
Pudge is gonna get bigger than he already is.
And that what? Yeah, that's one point. And he will just be able to go around gangs soon. He's level 4, and the Shadow Shaman is level 2, maybe almost 3. But yeah, Pudge will have this number very soon, and just yeah, it will be very hard for the Sand King and the Anti-Mage then to farm a bit.
Yeah, and yeah, he'll
We
just
might
get
see
fed.
a-
I'm just gonna say for top lane again, even though what's gonna happen on the top lane? There's no stun anymore on the top lane, so that Windrunner just is able to run away freely if she gets harassed too much. The Radiant are looking for a gank on the Sand King. Here comes the Gale from the Venomancer, and she has that level. Oh, there goes the arrow, but yeah, like you said, didn't go out. Never mind. We shouldn't be so panicking. Sandstorm's lifesaver.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have moved there. He's
No.
now in trouble. He will take so much damage now.
And we won't die, but he is. Yeah, he shouldn't have moved at all. Especially not with the Gale still on. He was so slow.
Yeah.
50% slow.
Yeah, he barely got away there. It's really... I don't know, the lanes are really not looking good for them. The Anti-Mage and the Lich are surely winning the top lane, but they're sacrificing both their other lanes for that, which is...
The
not a
level
good trade at all.
difference is huge on the Pudge and the Shadow Shaman also. And if we look at the last hits, Pudge got 19 and Shadow Shaman got 1. Boom. There you have it.
Yeah.
Anti-Mage got 18 also, which is not bad at all. Especially first the Windrunner has 8, so that's nice. The bottom lane, yeah, and the bottom lane is already getting pushed. Teleport comes in from Sand King, and that pushes, well, that scares the Radiant off again a little bit. But the tower is already half health.
Yeah, and the Venomancer wards will push even further, or no, they won't, because he's not focusing the tower, but...
No micromanaging. It's always a shame. And there goes the hook, which missed. And more harassment on the Windrunner, which is actually he's doing quite well. I was gonna say, never mind. The level difference on the Anti-Mage and on the Windrunner, even though there is 2 versus 1, it's is almost half a level, which is quite nice with the Lich.
Yeah, that's pretty good for the Anti-Mage and for the Dire team, and but if you look at the Mirana and the Sand King, it's almost the same. The Sand King has...
There goes the stun
Yeah.
off on the Pudge. Yeah, it's so much HP now though, they can't really do much anymore. And there goes the hook off on Shadow Shaman, and that's basically a kill. Yeah, there we go. It was, he should be really careful, because the level difference is now... It's gonna be 3 levels, so... if he
They
still
need to
level
kill
3.
this Pudge a bit more. They need to...
And
I
they
don't
need
know,
to kill him with 5 people, I think, otherwise nobody is able to kill him. And
I don't know if they need the Anti-Mage, because he can't do much yet, but...
well, the
that's
tricky
something.
thing is though, if you're going with with not enough people, then he will get all the kills because he's able to. And if you don't go in perfectly well timed, oh well, look at this. We see Sand King maybe going towards middle. Lich is going towards the middle regardless. He's probably gonna assist there also. After placing a ward? Never mind, he's just placing a ward.
In my opinion, they probably should just maybe,
Oh no.
yeah, ignore the mid. Let the Shadow Shaman. Oh well, he's level 3. He can't really. I wanted to say he should maybe just.
There
go
goes the
around,
Pudge, he's gonna find an invisible Vengeful Spirit. Because he thinks there is a rune here, but the rune was already taken by the Vengeful Spirit, so they know there is a rune out there which he doesn't have. And that was way too early. Shadow Shaman isn't able to do anything about that. Or is he? Or is he?
Yes, he will be.
He will be. One Ether Shock, Ether Shock. There we go. Kill on Pudge with extra 330 gold for never mind,
Yeah,
not
that
extra
might
gold.
even.
That might even be the Crystal Maiden. Burrow Strike maybe from Sand King going in. There she goes. And dies. Double kill for Shadow Shaman. Really nice and really needed for the Shadow Shaman because he got so much crap at the start.
Yeah, and that was a double kill for him, I believe. So he will be. Yeah, he got some of the money at least back.
Yeah.
He lost in the lanes.
Far from though. Here comes Venomancer that goes for a Gale on Lich, and he will probably be able to take him if Lich continues running because Lich doesn't have that much
there's
HP.
support
But
coming in.
there is the Burrow Strike probably coming in from Sand King, and the invisibility, and Lich gets the kill.
Yeah,
The level
Venomancer-
3 Frost Blast killed him off pretty fast.
Yeah, Venomancer overextending there way too much.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Mirana's pushing the bottom
Yep.
tower.
It's
And
getting
yeah.
a nice amount of farm while doing so also, might I add.
Yeah, but same goes for the anti-mage, I believe, at least.
Yeah, they are quite even on last hits.
And Patch
Correct.
once again hooking the Shadow Shaman, killing him, and
Oh, lol, I missed that.
Lich couldn't do anything.
I may be, you know, able to add that to the normal creep killing, but then Shadow Shaman killing, but that's quite mean, so I won't say that. I won't
Yeah,
say
the
that.
bottom tower goes down for the well, the Radiant take it down.
Yeah.
And if you look at the creep kills, the anti-mage and the Mirana are, yeah, they're really, really even. They're both at 44 or 43, 44 creep kills, so they're completely even, and which is, yeah, and it's favoring the anti-mage at least.
Yeah,
Because,
definitely.
Yeah, he's a stronger carry, definitely.
I'm afraid that if we're gonna look
Really,
at this
yeah.
gold graph, though, we'll see a
It's
big
all got
advantage
top.
for the. Ooh.
And the anti-mage is in
The
real
anti-mage is
danger
in
now.
trouble, and here comes the hook. Yeah. Hello, Pudge. And bye, anti-mage. And he has that haste rune, so he's super fast. And this gold graph that we see is heavily favoring the Dire. Sorry, the Radiance. 8 minutes in and already a 4k gold advantage. And the Shadow Shaman is getting hooked again and dies instantly. He just doesn't have the hit points to survive that combination.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Crystal Maiden and the Mintrunner are pushing the top lane. The Dangerous Word is coming to defend there. And the Venomancer is there. He wants to push the middle lane.
He's
This
probably
works.
gonna be able to, because will Vengeful Spirit? Oh, sorry. Will Shadow Shaman actually go back to that middle lane? I don't think he should. Oh no,
No,
he's
he's
not gonna.
gonna-
He's gonna go to the bottom lane.
But bottom, yeah, sorry. And
Yeah.
yeah, the Patch going on the top lane again. They really have to be careful there. The Lich is in trouble and he's going down.
What?
Vintrunner
Oh,
gets
there.
the kill.
Wow, missed that. Sorry.
Yeah,
But,
he went through not a very good pass. He basically just went through their creeps and they could see him.
They want to get a kill on Mirana. There goes the burst strike and the shackle shot. But do they have enough damage to take him down? I don't think they do. One leap away and he's already in there. Therefore, if they want to dive, they might be able to get her. But then Sand King will be in big trouble also and might actually die. He does have an urn up now, but that's all he has. He doesn't have boots. And he doesn't have a charge on it, so he can't really heal himself.
And what I noticed there, it's a quite strange build for the Shadow Shaman, because he has shackles on level 2 and either shock on level 3, but nothing in hex, which you shouldn't do. You should get one in the shackles and then max out the hex and the either shock. And
Yep.
yeah, naturally the ulti.
Yeah, it's maybe he misclicked, could be, because he does have the levels in the Ether Shock. Which is nice enough. He's gonna see if the Mirana is still there, but of course she's not.
Yeah,
She's
the anti-mage is in the middle
not
now,
that.
trying to hold that push, but he's to be really careful.
Whoa, what was that hook for? He almost
He
blinked into the
probably-
hook though. But
Yeah, he probably hoped that he would blink at the hook, so that might be the case.
perhaps. It was yeah. Well, that push, Anti-Mage is not going to be able to do anything about it, so they just got to hope that it lasts long enough for the creep waves to come in and the tower to push itself a bit back.
Yeah, Lich hit level 3 now, level 6 now, and then on the bottom lane.
Yeah, top lane.
Bottom
Oh,
lane.
bottom lane. Shadow
Shadow
Shaman
Shaman.
again! Oh, poor guy.
dying again, throwing down his wards, but it didn't do him any good.
And the Mirana is leaving the free gold in the wards standing. She doesn't like the damage it does. Ooh, pause from Pudge. Pudge who picked up no, what's it called? Thingy rune, which seriously?
An illusion rune.
Illusion rune. Thank you. Yeah, and he's carrying off Anti-Mage, who doesn't know that it is yeah, there goes the stun, and there goes the real Pudge, hooking in Vengeful Spirit, who was trying to get away, who might actually get away, pops itself immediately, and the chase is on. The chase is on for the Pudge. They know who the real one is, but there is the Crystal Maiden. They might want to settle for Crystal Maiden instead. The hook on the Crystal Maiden saves his life, though.
Yeah, and
nice,
that was
nice
a very nice
hooked.
ultimate from Anti-Mage, I must say. Because he saved the Vengeful Spirit
Has fallen.
Yeah,
and beat Mystical on the ledge, I guess.
yeah, well, it was a nice hook from Pudge. Pudge is having a nice game so far.
Yeah.
There's an invisibility rune on for the Radiant near the tower.
Dire's middle tower is under it. Dire's
Probably just in
middle
case
tower
Sand King would
has
go
fallen.
burst Sandstorm there.
And that
They
takes
might
the-
get the Mirana now. There we go. Sand King. Stun came out from Vengeful Spirit, who was helping with her last bit of mana and life. But yeah, one Boar Strike and one stun was enough to take her, and a couple of auto attacks.
And Venomancer finally took the middle tower, and they might rotate top lane now.
Yeah, but
It
top
was-
tower, tier 1 tower is
Oh.
already down by Windrunner. So they only have tier 2 towers standing, and that will be a bit easier to defend for the Dire team. But they will need to, I mean, they have a late game kind of setup, so they really need to be able to get to late game first, which at the moment seems like a pretty hard job to do.
Yes, and the Anti-Mage has nothing. He has his ring, but that's it, and his boots.
Yeah.
His threats, of course, but
There's
That's not
invisibility rune on Pudge, who's gonna try to find a hook, who might actually find one on Shadow Shaman, not again. Never
he's
mind,
not
he
finding it
gets
again.
no, he gets away.
And if we look at the items, the Mirana now really got way ahead of Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage has, yeah, he's nothing, and the Mirana already has her 2 Blades of Alacrity.
Oh, missed hook swap from the Vengeful Spirit is gonna kill the Vengeful Spirit. She's actually not gonna survive this. But maybe so. Neither is Venomancer. Venomancer also got killed, and a hook on Lich for Pudge, who just drops like a fly. Buyback from Venomancer, which is quite aggressive. Very aggressive. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely not. I don't.
not needed.
Just say
Not needed.
not really. No, they are not really setting up for a push. They're each one pushing out their own lane and
And
not pushing together. So
yeah, the gold difference from the from Mirana and Shackle on the Mirana, but she is able to leap away quite safely. Pops her ultimate and it's gonna go down, but there goes the epicenter, and that will finish her off. Even though it was a bit unneeded, I believe.
Anti-Mage in trouble on the top lane. He's getting getting dismembered, and
fresh meat.
power shot finishes off the kill.
Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, the extra money from the Mirana is probably is coming from the towers though, mostly. There goes the Gale from the Venomancer and Venomancer ulti, but Venomancer will give his life for that, and will still get kills for that in return. They have an invisibility rune, so those wards will just keep on shooting, and the ulti is still ticking. The Gale is still ticking, but it didn't kill him. Very close though, and very good ward. Instantly popped after the ulti.
Yeah, Vintra now has her mechanism up, so that will help out greatly in team fights if they occur some, because for now it's more like a ganking game. They didn't have any real team fights yet,
No.
but I fear that the Radiant would come out on top of that as well, because yeah,
Vintrona
They
got
have
a tower.
Tower has
very
fallen.
nice disables and and I think they have a huge experience and a huge goal advantage. So right now it doesn't look good for the Dire. There's a over 10k gold advantage for the Radiant and over 7.5k experience advantage.
Yeah, and they want to go for the tier 2 tower in the middle now. They have the people for it. Venomancer's there with his wards. Maxed out his wards, of course. Ultimate support Venomancer. And the items on the Dire actually.
Dire's middle tower
Only thing you see is the mana boost on A Sand King. But for the rest, it's not that much. Not really big items. Even mana boots aren't a really big item too, I know, but it is one of those helpful items. Lich ultimate is gonna bounces around between two people. The mecha is actually saving it. The ulti from Sand King isn't able to being cast. Whatever. The epicenter, right? Shadow Shaman is gonna go down, and none of the Radiant died so far on that
The
team
patch
fight.
died, he bought back.
Oh really? That was fast.
Yes. He did. He was quite. He was alive in the wards for quite some time. It wasn't my
No,
ward
but I
buff.
mean that he bought back fast.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
He teleported back fast too.
Yeah.
But yeah, then in that case a good teleport, because then they're able to push quite hard.
Yeah, they will get the tower. There's not much the Raiden can do about it, and they're not even trying because yeah, we probably suicide in the.
Yeah, and even though I guess there is a sort of logic into killing Pudge first, because he is obviously at the moment he's the carry for the Radiants. He does also have the greatest hit point pool. So if I don't know if you really want to focus him or want to kill off the supports first, because killing off the support first will be easier and will require less effort.
Yep.
But yeah, the tower goes down. Obviously, it's already down. And the Radiant don't want to go for the bottom lane tower yet. They're just gonna go farm some bits first.
Yeah, the
Buy
Venomous
some
Red's a nice ward setup here. So the thing is, the Radiant, the Dire can't really push out either, because yeah, they won't win a team fight here.
No, and they yeah, even if they went out to push, they have such a big risk of dying. I mean, they really need to be with all 5 of them, or at least Shadow Shaman to disable one of the Dire, to be able to actually get a kill, or to be able to get out alive in the first place. Oh, there goes the smoke up on Vengeful Spirit and Lich, and they're gonna try to come in from behind and lock out Venomancer and Windrunner. There goes the swap on Windrunner. Mirana's ulti goes off and will probably save their life. And in the meantime, Epicenter is wasted. Crystal Maiden still dies and is not getting sent. Never mind. The poison got the Sand King, and yeah, Crystal Maiden is the only one that died in that team fight, which yeah.
Yeah, and the nice hook got the Shadow Shaman as well.
Yeah,
from the patch
we saw.
catching of the stragglers, so
I
only
saw.
the anti-mage survived, and he still has no items. He could afford his Vanguard now, but it might be too late for that.
And
he has no damage. He's not contributing to the team in any way right now.
Nope, and I don't think I think he wants to save it for buyback.
He might, but yeah, as I said, he's not contributing to the team
now.
fight in any way. So it's basically right now it's a 4 and 5, and yeah, the tower will go down. It might be. Oh.
Hope it didn't hit anything. Double damage on Pudge is almost run out. And we're just gonna take a look at the gold graph again. It's a steady line top. Even though the first blood went to the Dire, the rest of the fights were just middle was yeah, lost.
Yeah, Mirana got her Diffusal Blade now. She just took down the tower on the bottom lane, so they're pushing in from there as well. And yeah, doesn't.
And they got an illusion rune also.
Dire can, yeah, but the Dire can't leave their base now. They have to defend that, and this will.
They don't seem to be. Oh, there they go. I was gonna say they don't defend the bottom lane, and while they're defending the bottom lane, the top lane is ready to be pushed in, and there's 4 of the Dire actually there. Actually, the real Mirana is on the middle also. It's just illusions that were on the bottom lane. Tier 3 tower is about to go down. Hook goes off on
the Sand King.
on the Sand King, but he got away. He got a swap, really nice swap, but he might still die from the Gale from the Venomancer. There goes the Urn Charge for on the Sand King. The Venomancer, Vengeful Spirit dies instantly. That pipe basically makes Lich's ultimate so pointless there.
Yep, Patch got the pipe up now.
Yeah.
And
the only one that took damage was Venomancer. That was yeah, not enough to kill him either. Even though it did get pretty lot of bumps. Bounces. There we go. And yeah, that's basically the GG called, and we're gonna go for the next game. It's a best out of 3, so stay tuned. Well, we are actually gonna wait until this thing goes down right here, but yeah.
And once again, we see the anti-mage really not making an impact on the game at all.
It's
It
it's
doesn't-
in a 20-minute game. You can't expect the anti-mage to carry, so that's not surprising.
Yeah, but he doesn't even have
Tower is under
an
attack.
item up yet, I guess. Yeah, no, he has 2,000 gold, but he has nothing. He has no items. Not, and yeah, well, it mostly come down, I think, to the Shadow Shaman getting ganked so much, or not ganked, but getting killed so much in the middle lane. So he couldn't do anything what he normally should do.
Podge is having fun hooking AFK players out of the base.
Yeah, no, but yeah, they should just finish the game now.
Yeah, everybody. Well, Sand King is still there of the Dire, so we're gonna wait for him to be disconnected also. And Sand King, there he goes. The end is almost near. End is almost near. So yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Just
you
have
do know that
some-
nobody of Legacy actually saw you type that, right?
What?
Nobody of Legacy
not?
saw you type it.
Oh yeah, but I can message him
Yeah.
if they don't. But I think they will join the game regardless.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna set up the next game.
Yes.
Create the lobby. Away you go.